I'm glad you brought up Weider, because I don't know if you know this, Jeff. They still on the internet today, or even on YouTube, they'll debate. What would have happened if Jeff King would have went over to the MPC and he would have faced Lee Haney? So, what was the reason why you never went over to Weider? Was it because I heard they wanted you to start all over again and start at the local level? Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I was in this. This is a business. This is how I paid my mortgage, paid my bill. So you can imagine. It's a risk. You never know who's going to show up. I'm literally putting myself on the line to start as an amateur again, too. That was the thing. I had to start as an amateur.
Yeah.
To start all over. And I already had a business, and I was doing well. And the last thing I wanted to do is upset that. So they had let John Brown go into they had other ways guys were getting into the IFBB. So, I grew up knowing Wayne D'Amelia I met when I was 17 years old.
Okay.
And I knew Jim Mannion. I remember, Jim Mannion shows. But so Wayne, I always known. And what I was supposed to do was to go into a Night of Champions. They were going to let me go into a Night of Champions. I actually was over in Germany, and I was going to go. They had the three. They had one in Nice. They had three of them, I think. And I was getting ready for that show. And it was all set because John Brown had done one of that's how he got in the IFBB.
Okay.
So, but then in the last minute, it got squashed. And it was literally last minute, too.
Who squashed it,
What's that?
Who squashed it?
I don't know. It's the IFBB, and I don't know.
Yeah.
And, it's okay because, I think for them, it's business. They didn't want to have other ways. It's a funnel. The AAU was still around, and the MPC, there were, competition.
Rivals.
Sort of like the WBA and the World Boxing Association. You have all those organizations.
Right.
So, no hard feelings. And, it bummed me out because I was in good shape. I trained so hard for that show. Because I thought this is my debut. This is my show.
Yeah.
And that's why I said to Wayne. I talked to Wayne. I'm like, Wayne, I don't mind starting at the bottom of the barrel of pro shows. I don't care if I lose. I just don't want to start over as an amateur because this is my livelihood now. And it was always a battle. Like, oh, he would never win, or I was doing fine.
Bodybuilding Heroes and Legends Volume 1 by John Hansen is the book that celebrates the golden age of bodybuilding. This was the era in which legends such as Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sergio Oliva, Frank Zane, Robbie Robinson, Cal Skalak, and Mike Menser battled it out on stage for the biggest titles in bodybuilding. Read about some of the most exciting competitions that took place in the 1970s, including the Oliva-Schwarzenegger battles, Zane's first Olympia victory, and Skalak's controversial Mr. Olympia appearance, and much more. Filled with inspiring images of some of the greatest bodybuilders in the history of the sport, Bodybuilding Heroes and Legends Volume 1 is now available on Amazon.com or email John directly at naturalolympia@gmail.com.